Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be having some hot and spicy wings with some cheesy spicy noodles. I got these wings from Publix. If you guys don't know what Publix is, it's basically a supermarket. Down here we are all obsessed with Publix's chicken tender sub. I feel like that's what it's most loved for. If you guys are ever visiting Florida or anywhere that has a Publix, make sure you guys go try out their chicken tender sub because it is so good. Now I'm always getting these wings from Publix. It comes with 20 for like $12, so you cannot beat that price. So that is what we're going to be having today, and I have these two sauces here. I normally have these wings with the Frank's hot sauce, but I heard the Tabasco sauce is even better with these wings, so I'm gonna try this and see which one I like better. And I also have my bowl of ranch over here. So let's start off with the wings. I'm gonna just go ahead and start with the Tabasco sauce. So these wings are already spicy. They come either original or spicy, but I always choose the spicy one. And it's kind of like mild spicy. It's not really like hot spicy. I actually like it. No. Okay, this is hard to choose. Let me have it one more time. Like, I always have these with Frank's. I never like thought to have it with another type of hot sauce. Okay, let me try it with my Frank's. Okay, I think I like it better with Frank's. I don't know, it just tastes like a little bit better with Frank's. So that's what I'm gonna have it with today. Okay, and these noodles are actually I followed a video like to add the cheese and stuff. And I actually had a bite because I was taking the thumbnail, and I still feel like it's still spicy. See, I'm already sweating. Okay, let me take a break from these noodles and go back to the wings. This is my third time trying the noodles and I can never get it like tasty as I want it. It's like I see everyone loving it and then when I have it, it's like I'm like dying, you know? But I added 2 spicy packs instead of 3. And I guess maybe next time I have to try 1 spicy pack because I could just not, can't even taste the cheese. I just taste the spiciness. Ooh. Yum, these wings are so good. And for like 12 bucks, it's like you can't beat it. Normally for like 20 wings, it's what, like $20, $21. Ooh. So how are you guys doing today? Today's Friday. Hopefully I have this video up today, maybe tomorrow. But it's actually a really sunny day outside. It's like such a good beach day. Because for once it's not like so hot. Being in this lockdown makes me realize that I need a house with a pool. I'm jealous of all you guys who have like a whole pool and a jacuzzi and can just go in whenever. Is anyone else excited for the extra new episode they're gonna give us for Tiger King? Supposedly it's gonna come out this week, so it should be like within 2 days. And I've been checking, it hasn't been out yet, and actually really want to see that extra episode they're adding. So on Facebook, Carol's husband, he did this little video defending his wife of all the accusations that, you know, that she's been getting because of her ex-husband. Her husband basically did a video saying how the real evil people are not Joe or Doc or any of them. It's actually the producers that are the main evil people, because they basically made Carol seem like a killer and a evil person. And Carol and her husband actually thought that these producers were really interested in, you know, tigers and trying to protect tigers, all of that. But instead, they realized that they're really into the millions and they want all the entertainment, they want all the drama, and that's basically what these producers were really aiming for, instead of like trying to shed light on caging tigers and breeding and all that stuff. So that's what the guy basically said. I don't know if you guys have watched the show or have not, but if you haven't and you're planning to watch it, I'm probably going to be saying some spoilers, so just be cautious and probably skip ahead if you don't want to hear it. So in that list, Kara wrote, she basically tried to debunk everything that people were saying about her in the show. She was saying how Anne McQueen, which was the secretary, actually stole $600,000 from them to buy properties. First time I watched the series, I was like, oh my gosh, of course this lady killed her husband. Like, all the facts are right there. Like, everything just adds up to her killing her husband and feeding him to the tigers. There was no doubt about it. After reading the article that she wrote and everything she was saying, I kind of stepped back a little and I like thought about the show again, and I feel like it's a little bit too obvious that Carol did it. So the producers made it seem so like obvious that it's kind of sketchy at some point. Like, we gotta think about how these producers, they don't care about anything. They don't care about the truth. They just want to give everyone entertainment and drama so that they can make millions out of it. And I feel like they did, because they did give us some messy drama, some messy entertainment in this show, and most of us are living for it, and they probably did make millions, billions, I don't know how much, but I'm sure they made a lot of money out of it. So at the end, we can never 100% trust what these shows are trying to like tell us or trying to make people seem, because they don't care about the truth, you know? So after I read that, I kind of felt like kind of bad for like thinking that Carol actually did kill her husband and actually used a meat grinder and, you know, fed him to the tigers. At the end, we don't know. I mean, she could have done it or she could have not. We'll never know because his body was never found. And it's just a he said, she said story. So once I seen that his daughters were there in the show, like talking bad about Carol and saying how she kept all the money and all this stuff, I was like so convinced, because this was his family, this was his daughters, you know. I would trust more what his daughters are saying and their judgment than anyone else, like his secretary or whatever. But surprisingly, Carol actually did upload documents that said that she took what she had to take and the daughters took what they had to take. So I just think that they just hated Carol. They just talked bad about her. But Carol actually had a lot of receipts in that article she wrote. So also when Travis killed himself, I did not know that it was on accident. Like, I was reading a thread on Twitter about a guy who supposedly he worked with them and he kind of knew some stuff. And he said that he thinks that Travis's the way he killed himself, it was actually an accident. So when I first seen the episode, I thought that Travis wanted to commit suicide, so he shot himself, and I thought that was completely on purpose. But then, like, I read what he said, and he basically said that Travis thought that the gun was empty, because he did say that the gun was always empty. There was like no bullets in it or something like that. So he held it to his head, and when he released it, he actually shot himself. And that actually made me so sad, because like, that wasn't even supposed to happen to him. He's still supposed to be alive right now. Honestly, did not know what those guys were doing with freaking Joe. Like, I guess that's what, like, drugs does, because Joe gave them everything. And Joe's, like, husband now, it's like, what are you, like, doing with Joe, you know? But I mean, to each his own. Maybe he does like him. Unlike the other guys that he was married to, that they just wanted, like, the drugs. But anyways, guys, I am awful. And I'm not going to lie and sit here and tell you that I enjoyed these noodles. I did not. It actually made me shiver, like, the spiciness. Like, I did not enjoy them at all. And I think it's the last time that I'm going to be trying out these noodles, because, like I said, I've bought like 3 different types of spicy noodles, and I had cheese and I had less spice, and I still taste that spiciness. Like, I just don't like it at all. So I'm not going to be doing these noodles again. I'm so sorry for all you noodle lovers that, like, love seeing people eat noodles, but I just could not do it. And I just can't sit here and eat something I don't like. Sadly, me and these noodles did not work out, but I really enjoy the wings. I have 4 left here. I wish I could finish them, but I'm so full, so I'm just going to save them for later. Thank you guys for joining me today. Let me know what you guys think about this show, and if you guys read that whole article that Carol wrote, like, what you think about it. Did it change your minds? Anything like that. Let me know down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for staying as long as you did. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Leave me any suggestions down below in the comment box. And I hope you guys continue to have a good rest of your day. I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.